right, welcome back. So, okay, I admit it, I got hair problems. I'm so obsessed about my hair, and who doesn't think about hair loss? It doesn't discriminate.
No, it does not.
It can happen to anyone at any age, and today we're going to show you some treatments and a new innovative procedure that could help.
And join us, Dr. Michael Wolfeld, who has a hair restoration robot. How are you, Doc?
Hi, how are you guys?
Great to have you
Thanks for having
us. So, you know, we think of men and baldness, like a lot of times I think they just go ahead and shave their head and just have the look.
Right.
But that's not necessarily the route to go, or that they have to go.
Right, right. So before a man should shave his head, he should come in and see a specialist and see what options are available. So this is one option right here, which is the Artis IX hair restoration system.
Is this something that's brand new?
So this is the newest version of the robot. It's been out for less than a year. It has built-in artificial intelligence. It can actually read the hair on the back of your head, select the best hair to remove.
So wait, it removes the hair and then places it in another spot?
Exactly. So it can remove the hair, it can make the little hole, and it can place it in the balding areas of your scalp as well.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it looks like it hurts.
Yeah, maybe on this dummy, but but the patient gets a little numbing medicine in the beginning of the procedure, and then throughout the procedure, it's really painless, no discomfort at all.
What are the risks?
So the risk of the procedure is that you have to make sure that actually the patient has enough donor hair to be able to transplant it. You know, very minimal risk involved with the procedure.
So what about for women? Because sometimes women, like I notice, like because I blow dry my hair so often, like it's breaking, and then I see like, is my part getting too big?
Or even, you know, in the temples, a lot of people have their hair loss for women.
Yeah, yeah. So in women, there are medical options, there are surgical options as well. You know, some of the medical options available are like Rogaine, which is an over-the-counter topical solution.
Oh, you brought some of that stuff here.
We do. Yeah. We have it up over here on the table. It is something you can get over the counter, and it does help to thicken your hair, allow your hair to grow longer. There's also vitamin supplements. There's a Nutrafol, which is up on the table there as well.
I have to say, I take this all the time.
Yeah, I think it really helps.
You do think there's a difference?
Yeah, I do think it helps. It's over the counter. It's all natural. It's got anti-inflammatories, antioxidants, and it can really help to allow your hair to grow thicker.
What happens if you stop taking it?
Well, with any of the treatments, you have to really continue to maintain the benefits. So you may lose some of the benefits of the treatment if you stop using it.
Oh.
Is baldness hereditary?
Baldness is hereditary. So a lot of people think that it only comes from the maternal side or the mother side of the family, and that's not really true. Balding or hair loss can come from both sides of the family, so you really have to look at your mother and your father's side of the family.
Interesting. Another myth. Wearing hats causes you to go bald.
Not true.
Okay.
So that's been around for a long time. Everyone's heard that growing up, and hats don't cause baldness. Sometimes if you wore a hat that's very tight over a long period of time, there may be some hair loss with that, but in general the answer is no, false.
Are there things that you can just do as far as your general health that contribute and could help to guard against hair loss?
Sure. You know, sun protection of your scalp, you know, if you use a hair dryer, not using it on a very hot setting because heat can be damaging to your hair, those sorts of things. Anything that's going to be pulling your hair very tight, so you don't want to put a lot of
ponytails.
Yeah, not tight ponytails. Ponytails that don't pull your hair so tight are okay, but anything that's pulling your hair very tight is really not good for your hair. Anything that's a little bit uncomfortable, or if you feel something on your scalp that's burning or not very, or that is uncomfortable, that's not going to be good for your hair either.
All right, Doc, let's get back to this machine because I'm intrigued, I'm focused. How much does it cost and how many times do you have to do it?
So it's a one-time procedure. If someone loses hair down the road, they may need a further procedure, but really this is a one-time procedure. And the cost really depends on how much hair is being transplanted. If someone has a small area of balding and you're not transplanting that much hair, then it's a lower cost than if someone had a lot more hair loss.
So does it then just continue to grow as if it was there in the first place, or can you lose it again?
Exactly. It's a great question. So when you take the hair from the permanent area, which is on the back of your head, and move it to the balding areas, that hair is permanent. You don't lose that hair. It remembers where it came from. But
Does it grow or just stays like that?
no, it grows. It grows just like your natural hair.
Huh.
It just blends in. It's completely natural. It's not like the transplants of, you know,
Years
20,
ago.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks completely natural.
Doesn't grow the wrong way. Like,
No.
you know what I mean?
No, it
Like,
grows-
something's wrong there.
No, it's your own natural hair, grows the right way, and it looks great. Looks great.
So where can people find you, Doc?
So the best way is probably to go to my website, wolfeldhair.com. That's my website. You can find me there, and we can answer any further questions anyone may have.
Well,
All right.
there you go.
Fantastic.
Help is
Exciting
out
news.
there if you
That's
want
right.
it. Beautiful.
You
Nice
have
to meet you so
alternatives.
much.
Great,
All right.
great.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank
All
you
right,
very
coming
much.
up.